Better not try that again. Anybody there? Maybe I'm just jumpy. What was that? Hey! Found you! Aha! Aha! Whatever. I've got better things to do. Nothing here after all. Just getting jumpy, I guess. Holy shit! Look out! Let me go take a look around. Damn it. Where'd he go? I bet I know where you went. Well, that's the end of that. Teach you to mess with me. That takes care of that. They killed him! They killed her! Look out! We'll get him! Flank him! Get down! Incoming! You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you. Keep moving. You'd better get out of here. I've got something for you. You can't hide from me forever. I'm going to find you. You can't hide from me. Aha! Thought hiding would save you. Can't find anything. Oh well. Must have got away. Yeah. I'm going to go check it out. Did you hear something? Huh? Hey! I've got one. Help me out. Cut it out, will you? Whoa. Careful. That's not a good idea. What do you think you're doing? I hope you know what you're doing. Whoa now. Be careful with that thing. Grenade! Take cover! What the hell? What was that for? You dirty coward. Had enough? Come on. You like that? This is hopeless! Help! I'm out of here! Damn! I'm hit! Murderer! What have you done? No! That doesn't belong to you. You can't just take that. Thief! Bye. I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran? I'm glad we could finally meet. My sources tell me you've done some good work for us. What brings you to Camp McCarran? Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for you at Camp McCarran? We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. I thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it. Yes? What is it? Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake. Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. What happened? I know who you are. I'm a patient man, but you'd better have a damn good reason to be standing here right now. Spit it out. Something I can do for you? Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. That's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Could be better, I'll say that much. I was afraid of this. Caesar's reach is longer than anybody guessed. Crenshaw. I've met Crenshaw at his disciplinary hearing. Still, this is hard to imagine. He was just a prankster. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. What? Who? They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. Sure, I'm all ears. I'll be waiting. That's not exactly airtight. You? I think you've done enough. That's what the Legion calls their spies. I was afraid of this. Caesar's reach is longer than anybody guessed. I'll believe it when I see it. You've got one shot and you're on a tight leash. I'll be watching. Forget it. We have no use for you here. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go. Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. That doesn't implicate Crenshaw any more than it does anyone else. This isn't the resolution I was looking for when I assigned you to this. Given the dubious circumstances under which the confession took place, the NCR can't compensate you. Ordinarily, I'd have to arrest you for this. But we can hardly afford to waste resources in the wake of all that's happened. I think your freedom is compensation enough for whatever it is you've done here. Don't you? You're getting ahead of yourself. No? What happened? I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is. God damn it. How could I have let this happen? Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands. But I underestimated the fiends. Should have known better given the hell they've caused for us. I'd hoped he'd be able to slip past their security and be out before anyone knew he was there. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be NCR, but hey, it's only fair. Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us, although my options were certainly limited with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy entirely. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else? If only we'd caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Well, I do get to make the calls on the distribution of supplies there. Crocker was probably counting on me being able to offer the Kings a carrot. And that's what I'm inclined to do, because he's looking to avoid a bloodbath. I get it. He knows me. All right. Moore's not going to like it, but that's for Crocker to worry about. Go to the leader of the Kings and tell him that I'll make sure Freeside gets more water, power, and food, as long as the violence there stops. Moore's got her hands full right now, and she's not a subtle person in the best of times. Her solution would be quick and dirty. I agree with Crocker that a more peaceful solution is preferable, especially for the long term. Ah, that. I'm surprised he didn't send you to Colonel Moore. That'd be her jurisdiction. I've already received a communique from Colonel Moore saying that she's sent a squad down to Freeside. If you'd come to me first, I might have been able to do something. But at this point, my hands are tied. Sorry. Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river. Planning. Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there. Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers, but our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador, and we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw. It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. What? Why on earth would you think you can walk in here and make troop deployment recommendations to me? I appreciate your concern for Bitter Springs. You've already been quite helpful to the NCR. I suppose it's only right to return the favor. Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.